Good afternoon, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another awesome video today. I hope you guys are doing fantastic overall. Today I am sitting in the 2016 Audi TT Quattro with the 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder engine. And today I will be sort of doing a little bit of an in-depth review as well as some first driving impressions on the 2016 Audi TT Quattro. Now, to start, sitting behind the wheel of this car, well, it's a lovely place to be in. It's a very, very luxurious, calm, yet sporty and aggressive interior that this car boasts. This car specifically has the chocolate brown diamond stitched leather interior as well, with the nice bucket seats in it. And it also has Audi's virtual cockpit system, which is unbelievably innovative. Overall, the interior in this car is very refined. It's a very nice place to be in, and at the same time, this car provides a strong amount of comfort as well as an adequate amount of sportiness for aggressive and spirited driving as well. Getting straight into it, how does this car drive? Well, just some first impressions. I currently have the car in comfort mode actually, via the drive select, and it's wonderful. It feels like a normal car. It's extremely comfortable. The transmission, the Audi DSG double clutch system, shifts very smoothly, shifts precisely. Suspension feels quite soft, to be honest, and the steering is nice and light. It's great for daily driving purposes, for highway commuting. You're fine in this car. The other thing that's really nice about this car as well is it's very confidence inspiring. What I mean by this is that visibility is something that isn't going to be working against you when you're driving this car. You have a very long panoramic style windshield with quite a bit of visibility. The two side windows are also very nice as well. And you have due to the fact that this car is a hatch style, you get quite a bit of visibility from the rear as well. I am actually in Fallbrook, California, which is a beautiful little town, and just cruising down these little back roads here on these twisties, this car is very planted when it comes to the handling aspects of it. Not only does it handle very well, but at the same time it provides an excellent amount of comfort while you're driving. How does the Quattro system and the 2-liter turbo that puts out around 225 horsepower, how does it all perform as a package together? Well, it's pretty impressive, you guys. For around 220 horsepower or so that this car provides, this 4-cylinder makes a lot of kick. So via the drive select, I'm actually going to put this car into dynamic mode, which basically firms up the suspension, throttle response increases, shift times increase. And we're gonna do a little pull. I'm in manual mode. We've got paddle shifters. Very smooth power, very linear delivery of power. This car is quick, but at the same time, the power is so smooth that you don't realize how quickly you may actually be going, and that tends to be a common characteristic among German cars alike. This transmission is incredible. If you guys saw the Audi A3 video that I did, I talked about the DSG system as well in that, and this double clutch system is fantastic. It's smooth when you need it to be, and when you want to go fast, I mean, this car, it shifts for you. I mean, you're not going to have any issues with it. It's very responsive. These paddles, I would say, are a little bit small for my taste. I wish they were a little bit bigger, but for the most part, you know, if you have your hands firmly placed on the steering wheel, you're not going to be, you know, missing the paddles. They're still going to be in reach of you as well. Just taking this car through back roads so fast. I mean, it really gets up and goes. The Quattro system provides such an amazing degree of confidence when you're, you know, just ripping through back roads, and the suspension feels so planted. It's really, really nice. You also have a pretty nice exhaust note as well coming out of the 2-liter 4-cylinder, especially through the cabin. And these paddles really add to the fun of the experience. In addition to all of this car boasts a ton of tech and a ton of tech features, including blind spot warning systems, multiple cameras, and parking sensors as well. Obviously the full navigation system with Bluetooth connectivity, a really powerful Bang & Olufsen sound system which sounds amazing, the double clutch system as well, as I mentioned before, the Audi MMI multimedia interface system paired with the virtual cockpit is truly incredible. It's world class and it's very innovative. It's actually received a lot of criticism for the fact that the Audi basically decided to ditch the analog style of gauges and move to one center screen. But guys, I'm telling you, when you sit behind this thing and you drive with the virtual cockpit, it's very nice. You have your two gauges on the side, you have the navigation system integrated into the screen, combining into this one seamless package. And what this enables the interior to do is have just so much more space. This car isn't a cluttered mess. If you take a look at the overall dash system, the center console, it's so much more simple and refined. And what I really appreciate about this is how refreshing it is overall to the car and to the aesthetics of the interior. When you're looking at the gauges, when you're looking at all the buttons, it doesn't feel overwhelming. One of the coolest features about this car is that the climate controls are actually integrated into the AC vents. So there's little buttons with mini screens on them, and you can actually control, you know, your typical climate stuff. I think this is a really neat and innovative system, and additionally, the actual climate control vents look like something straight out of like an airplane turbine or something. It's very futuristic, and it's just very cool from an aesthetic standpoint. Now, as far as, obviously this car is a coupe, so it is primarily designed to fit two people at most. This car does have back seats, however, they are back seats more for design purposes rather than a functional purpose. Now, what I mean by this is that they're extremely small. You could maybe fit a small child in the back, but that's about it. It's pretty cramped. Like I said, you guys, this is a very smooth car. It's very refined. The Germans are just on another level when it comes to the overall, you know, driving characteristics of a sports car, as well as pairing that with something that you can drive every day on a comfortable basis to work and back. Very smooth power, very linear. There's very little turbo lag on this engine. It isn't the most horsepower built based car, but at the same time, the drivetrain really makes up for a lot of that. So it's a very smooth system. As far as any gripes that I would have about this car, well, nothing really, to be honest. Backseat space is a little bit minimal, as I stated before. I wish the paddles were a little bit bigger on this car, and maybe they were made of like aluminum or something, instead of the kind of plastic that they are, but that's a very minor gripe as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this review and these kind of in-depth impressions as well. I absolutely love this car, as you guys can see. I just want to keep driving it and just banging through the gears on it. But I'm gonna have to end it here. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel. And of course, I love you guys all. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you all in the next one. Later, guys.